Today we are making a Spanish chicken with chorizo. We're going to bake it. First of all, I'm going to prepare it, leave it in the fridge to marinate it for a whole day, and in the evening I'm just going to put it in the oven. So what I have here, I've got very large tin where I'm going to put everything inside them. So first of all, let's cut all the ingredients. I'm using celery sticks. Cut the ends off, discard them, and of course we have to wash them. I'm going to use 2 courgettes, and again cut the ends off. Put everything in the sink, and we're going to wash in a second. Yellow pepper, and again remove all the seeds from it. I made this chicken a few times now, and every time it tastes amazing. It's very simple recipe, and it's good to be organized. So if you prepare it in the morning or even night before, leave it in the fridge and then just put it in the oven for approximately 40 minutes, I would say, in approximately 180 degrees. So I'm just going to wash now all my veg on the side just here. Pepper washed. And I'm going to use a chicken thighs for this recipe. I'm not using chicken breasts, just thighs, simply because it's more moist and it tastes much better. So the pepper, cut it in quite large chunks. So you can see I'm cutting quite roughly. Go straight in the tray. Celery. Celery is a very healthy vegetable. 1 stick has only 3 calories and it's full of nutrition, and it helps to burn fat. I use the celery in smoothies, salads, and in cooking. Very good for you. Courgettes. I'm going to use a couple of mushrooms. I'm using big mushrooms simply because it's just easier to peel. There we go. Cut it in quarters, so it's nice and chunky. Because mushrooms always shrink when they are cooked. Now time for onion. I'm using red onion because I found that the taste of the red onion in this kind of recipe is better. It tastes better. Probably 90% I use red onions, to be honest. I prefer it, the taste of it. It's not as sharp as the normal white onion. So just peel the onion. You can see that I'm leaving the end still on because it's just easier to cut. So I'm using 2 onions. Remove the outer layer, the old skin, because it's really dry and it's not very good at all. You have to always remove it. 1 more half. There we go. And now just cut the end off in half and quarters. So still a bit chunky because everything basically when it's oven cooked it shrinks anyway. So 2 onions go in. And I'm going to add 3 cloves of garlic. So just have to peel the garlic now. Cut the ends off. and just peel it. And again, garlic is a superfood, absolutely amazing. It's very, very good for colds, especially for colds, to boost your immune system. So whenever you are ill or feeling under the weather, have lots of garlic in your food and it will really help you. The only side effects, obviously, is the smell, because it's such a strong smell. So when you have a night before, make sure you always use lots of mouthwash and brush your teeth and the hands, of course, a few times, because it will smell. Right, so I'm just going to cut it in half. There we go. That's my veg done for the time being. Now it's time to add chorizo. So I'm going to cut on the same board because chorizo is already cooked. So I'll cut it in half first. Remove the string. And now I have to take off the skin. So what I'm doing here, I'm just cutting across very, very gently. Try to grab the skin, because you don't want the skin on it. It's very, very tough. And that's it. I just peel it off. My eyes sting from this onion. I can really feel it. So they're actually watering. There you go. It's coming off very, very easily. One done. Let's do the second one now. I'll do it this way. You have to just be careful not to cut your hands. That's it. Put your fingernail there. And just move it across. Remove it this way. Let it be left. Use the knife. That's it. And now again with chorizo, you want quite chunky pieces. Sometimes chorizo comes very, very spicy. If you buy very spicy chorizo, make sure you cut the smaller pieces, otherwise it will be very, very spicy, too hot maybe for you. There you go. It all goes in. So all my veg is here now. In the evening, I'm going to add some potatoes. I'm not adding them now because I'm going to put this in the fridge. And potatoes don't like to be in the fridge. That's for, I will marinate this first. And just before I bake it, I will cut a few potatoes, cut them in half and add them to my bake. And now it's time to marinate it. So I'm going to add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Just a little bit, not too much. I love oregano, so I'm going to add quite a lot of oregano. And it goes very, very well with this dish. Smoked paprika, this must definitely go inside the dish because it brings out all the flavors and it tastes really, really spongy with the smoked paprika. So quite a lot of smoked paprika. A little bit of black pepper, so ground black pepper. And a little bit of chili flakes. Just flake it to make it slightly spicy. That's it. Put this to the side. Now we have to add chicken. So like I said, I'm using chicken thighs. 750 grams, and I'm not going to even touch it. Just pour it like this. There is no need to wash chicken. When you wash chicken, you spread all the bacteria, which is not very, very good. So I'm just using a spoon just to move it all around, marinate it on my herbs, make sure everything nicely joins together. It's such a simple dish and it's great for parties as well, because you can make it, put it in the fridge, and just before your guests come, put it in the oven and job done. Nice and easy, very, very healthy and full of flavor. Right, so this is all nicely done now. So let me just flatten it down, put it evenly, shake it. Done! So let me just show you, close up. So this is now going in the fridge for a whole day, and then in the evening I'm just going to add potatoes and put it in the oven for approximately 40 minutes. First half an hour with the foil on, after I'll take the foil off and leave it for approximately 15 minutes longer just to crisp the chicken up slightly. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. Please share the recipe with your friends, comment on it, and make sure you subscribe to my channel.